Alright! We're back with more Forager. I honestly thought this would take longer. However, I was mistaken, as more or less what my series on YouTube quote-unquote ended like a day or two ago or something like that. And then it was like, hey, by the way, beta 6.2 just came out and it took off all the limits. We have no more limits. Which is awesome, because it means we can actually just play this game now. We can beat it. And so we're going to do one more start over, mainly because it deleted all my progress. At least probably until they either add some like major new features or it comes out on Steam. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, no limits. I can buy as many islands as I want. I believe every skill works as well. Like they all will just work. And they've also made some things cheaper. Like, cheaper or easier to get, so sand is much more common. Which is good. You can also break bridges now. So I can make, like, a massive island empire and not have to worry about things. And thank you, Altorial, for the bits. Have fun with that second place. By a bit. Might have to turn the music off, though. Just switch over to Wandersong. I like the music for this game, but if it's not gonna loop, then it's just gonna be weirdly quiet. It's also the sound. Those sound effects are kind of loud. Let's crank them down. Oh, well, yeah, go figure. Yeah, that might be a little too quiet. Yeah, let's tank the music, tank the sound effects, listen to some Wandersong, and really just kind of kick back tonight. I've been listening to way too much Wandersong, but it's such a good soundtrack. I don't think it really matters that much. Okay. I don't want to eat these berries. Let's try not to. Oh, it previews those. That's actually really helpful. But yeah, we want to get some fish traps down ASAP. There we go. All right, are you? Might just be kind of quiet. Let's switch to a song, see if it's gonna be a bit louder. Yeah, hooray for Wandersong. Dude, that is one of my favorite games this year. I'm really pleased with how that game went. I don't know, it was just so weirdly perfect. Like, it was probably one of the simpler games I've played all year, but every aspect of it just felt really good. Like, you know, usually when I play these games, I have, like, a couple of things that I'm like, yeah, this could be done better. I didn't have that. I don't have that with Wandersong. It just felt good across the board. Okay, so we want to go industry. Economy would be nice, but we can wait on that for a while. So we're going to want to go up for sewing, and then leather? What we probably want to do is just, let's see, please be sure to add fish traps to every biome. I didn't do that in the previous playthroughs. Yeah, I actually didn't know about the fish traps being in other biomes until after I'd filmed the previous two series. Was it the previous two? Yeah, I've only played through this twice now. So I didn't actually know about that until after the fact. And so everybody was saying, like, Wander, you know, fish traps in different biomes, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that would have been helpful to know a long time ago. But too late. Couldn't do anything about it. Let's get some fish traps down. What we probably want to do is just do fish traps along this flat northern side, and then line them with bridges. Because that way we can get some fish, and yeah, I'll put more fish traps in different biomes instead of trying to have a like consistent fish trap area. I'll just put them all over the place. This game is adorable. Yeah, there's been this like high quantity of really solid indie games past year or so. This is one of them. Wandersong, Crosscode, Time Spinner to some degree. And like, it is, I don't know, it's it's nice playing a lot of, like, more casual games. It killed roguelikes for me for a little bit, just because I've been having a hard year, you know, between the shirt thieves, friendships ending, and a bunch of other stuff. It's just been kind of tough, and so it's been so nice to play these games. And so, before this, I was playing Gungeon. I was getting my butt kicked. And I'm realizing part of the reason why, yeah, I haven't played a lot of my old, like, bread and butter type series is just because it was really nice just playing games for a while that didn't punish me for existing to some degree. Alright, we do want to pick up magic before we go too far. I need those fairies. Because otherwise I'm just going to be starving a little bit. Not too much, but, you know, starving nonetheless. So yeah, I don't want to eat these berries if I can avoid it. Because I need them for, I need those berries for fish traps. Let's see. I have to see some of these high-tier skills. I know! I'm really excited too. I hope they're really good. Or useful, or something. I hope they work. I'm gonna be pretty sad if we get up there and it's like, nope, doesn't work. And I was like, no. But yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is probably rush Amulet, and then rush Mining Rods. And that'll be the plan. Now that we've gotten just the basic... the basic fairy upgrade. Because inscription tables are amazing, but you don't want inscription tables until you can actually, like, fund the resources for them. Like, once you get the mining rods, that's about when you can fund resources for... I mean, obviously, everything just auto-collects at that point, but still. Game's been pleasantly wonderful. Love how simple it is. Yeah, it doesn't expect much of you. It doesn't demand much of you. You're just kind of there, and you can take it at your own pace. Though for me, I've been treating this as kind of an exercise in process. You know, how do I make the most efficient setup I possibly can? I hope the shrine nonsense is still in. I bet it will be. Once we get the once we get up to the frozen area, the snow, that's when I bet we can start doing the shrines. Because that's what limited me the last time and why it took so long. So this time I won't try and unlock them until later. I don't want to eat those berries. But I can get another fish trap at the very least. So I guess I'll just sit here. See, the inscription table offers the EXP gain boot upgrades though. You're right. I think it might be worth going for that. The main problem is you're still limited on resources. You might be able to get yourself like a 15%, maybe even 30% EXP bonus, which is nice, except for when you think about it, like most of these EXP gains, especially early on, are like less than less than 10. Less than 10, a 30% EXP gain isn't even an experience point. So the inscription table, I think, is worth it once you have the mining rods and whatnot, because it'll self-fund, and you don't have to worry about it'll self-fund, and you don't have to worry about whether or not you have enough materials, because at that point you can just kind of organically grow. Whereas, like, otherwise the inscription table is like, yeah, you get the first book, and then it's like, it's okay. I could be wrong. I don't know. I just remember last time we rushed inscription, and there was like, it felt almost useless. And I was hoping for a little bit more. I'm trying to aim for anything that gets me food. We don't need the iron yet. We'll get there, but I'm trying to get as much citrus as I can. I guess we need EXP, but still. But yeah, brand new Forager run. Yep. Yeah, they updated, I got the message earlier today, just being like, hey, Forager has been updated to 6.2, and I'm like, oh, hey. I guess I'm not done. I was actually kind of bemoaning it, because, like, I really like this game. It's incredibly chill. And so my like, reaction when the past run ended was like, I don't really want to start over again and pretty much do the exact same thing. You know, I need something a little bit new. And, well, what do you know? I got something new. Here we go. This will probably be the last run until it hits Steam. But that's fine. That still gives me, like, a solid 6-8 hours worth to just do whatever I want. Which, like, I think that's fine. I think that's more than enough. Eat that fish. That citrus. I know you can use the citrus to make tree farms, but I don't think that's really worth it. It's better to get your hands on the scrolls. Let's see. Yeah, let's go up to sewing. Because we want to get up to textiles, and then amulets. And then I want to go left. Is it left from textiles, or is it left from smelting? I don't remember. It'd be nice if I could actually go back to my old save files. If I could go back to my old save files. Actually, I might be able to now that I think about it. I don't know. And see the full... Because if I could see the full skill tree, it would make it so much easier to plan. But yeah, amulets first. Because even like a 50% resource boost means like berries and all sorts of stuff. I don't know if it counts for fish though, which is unfortunate. Because yeah, if I got extra fish, that'd be incredible. But yeah, I'm gonna continuously try and come up with the, like, most efficient run through this game ever. And then when it eventually comes out on multiplayer, I'll play with somebody else and they'll be like, I think I'm gonna get points in you know, head for magic, and I'm gonna be like, you fool! And they'll be quite confused and maybe a little upset. Let's see, I could check my previous recordings for the skill list. I could, but that would actually take effort. I'm here. I'm here right now. It's fine. Even if it's not going to be quite as efficient as I'd like it to. Eventually, when it hits Steam, the whole thing will be when the whole thing hits Steam, there will be like charts and stuff like that, and I can take a look. Or like, I don't know, whatever. Let's see, is this a restart? Or did everything break again? It's another restart. Just updated it. So I've figured, might as well. I don't know. I'm gonna turn down the music just a smidge. It's a little loud. I might be able to load up one of my old runs and check. Actually, we could do that right now while we just wait for stuff to happen. Because, yeah, I still have beta 5 installed, and I bet my slot 2 save file still works. Because it didn't work in this case, it overwrote it. But maybe? I don't know. And this will give me some time, give my fish some time to catch. If we get fish? No fish! Ah. Okay, yeah, let's pull up Forager Beta 5. Let's see if they interfere. Nope. Doesn't look like it, I do. Let's see. Roughly how much do I think this will cost when it hits Steam? I have no idea. Oh. I can open up my old save file. Perfect. Alright, let's take a look at this. So the answer is, you want to take a left at textiles. Because it goes textiles, craftsmanship, automation, manufacturing, and that's where all the goodies are. And so what I'm going to want to do is go straight up from the industry into jewelry and then back down to automation. Wow. We're actually 4 levels away from mining rods. That's kind of stupid. Take a screenshot of it. Nah. I'll be fine. Hey. And the game was still running while I was looking that up. Sweet. I'm gonna steal Shell's elbow pad. She's got this folded over piece of felt. And it's lovely, because effectively, you just kind of put it under your elbow and it just makes your arm feel better. What? It's fleece? Okay, it's fleece, not felt. Sorry. And it's stupid comfortable. And I want one for myself, but she's been lazy. She's drawing. Okay, let's see. Actually, I should probably destroy that one. Oh, you get half the wood back. That's actually pretty helpful. Let's see. Four levels away, you might hit a resource gate for the mining rods. You're right. So what I need is gold ore before I actually get the mining rods. And I think what I need to do is invest 1 point into, I need to invest 1 point into the gold upgrade before I can actually unlock that. Which, I mean, isn't actually that bad. Okay, there we go. So we might actually want to work on some production structures here. Maybe? Main problem is I don't want to build anything until I have another island or two. Oh, but this would let me just skip economy and just go straight into coinage if I wanted to do that. That's tempting. Because that 40 gold coin skill is actually... I'm not going to say it's worthless, but it's definitely not as useful as some of the other skills could be. Yeah, do we? Why don't we do this? Let's actually start smelting. We'll get a little bit of EXP for this. And this way I can get the gloves and the boots and some other things. Oh, actually no. Apparently to get gold, you just need to put a forge down. Good to know. I think I'm all out of wood, so I can't get any more, Yeah, I'm all out of wood, so I can't get any more until until more pops up. Oh, that's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Is that a hot dog? Jill's making a hot dog, and I just hear this, like, low-pitched screaming noise, and I'm just like, do I have to worry about this? The answer is no, I don't have to worry about this at all, actually. What was this song from? Miriam. Oh, this is Miriam's. Of course, it is kind of witchy. The interesting thing about the Wandersong soundtrack is it covers like quite the gamut of different, like, I'm gonna say sounds. And so it's interesting to listen to it, because some of the songs just feel like way out of place, and you're like, where is that from? I have no idea. The steam scream of hot dogs. Yep, it's actually technically a bratwurst, I think. I think it's a bratwurst. I don't know. It's not a hot dog. It's like the... Yeah. But yeah, it's a white hot dog. Nice and tasty. Can't get any more of those even if I wanted to. We should probably get some iron ingots and bricks, but we need the coal. Also, oh, there's some coal. Right on cue. Admittedly, it's still not that much. We'll get some more. Love how the buildings bop up and down with the waves if they're on the platforms. Yeah, the animations for this are really well done. I was expecting it to be a little bit less, there's a lot of unnecessary animation that went into this that made it look really nice. And I've been very enamored with like how they handled it. I think it's actually just one guy. Like, I think this is one of those like one-man dev projects. Oh right, somebody was asking how much is this game going to cost when it comes out. I'm fairly certain this is going to be a $10, maybe $15 game. Currently, if you want to get access to the beta versions, it's $10 on the guy's Patreon to get access to them. Which I think that was worth it. I do not regret throwing $10 at the guy to play this. And admittedly, I'm probably going to end up giving him a little bit more than that just because. But still, gotta mess with my wrist brace. Gungeon was a little harder on it than I thought it was going to be. Let's see. Shell's watching Sausage part of the movie. I sincerely doubt she would ever watch that. She does not like James Franco or anything made by any of his friends either. I heard that movie wasn't even very good. I heard it was like just kind of meh. I don't know. I've never been much for juvenile humor. I'll make some like weird inappropriate jokes, but when the whole movie is nothing but just dick jokes, it's like I lose interest. Then again, I've always been a little bit more I've always been a little bit more slapstick, I would say. Or just like, I don't want to say zany, but like some of the jokes I do are just stupid. Like my zombie John Madden thing. I'm still attached to that joke. It's probably the joke that killed my friend group, but still. Let's see, did I see the trailer or anything about it? I saw multiple trailers for it just because I was trying to understand what the heck it was even about. It didn't even look, I don't know, it didn't look good to me. I was just like, somebody's probably gonna like this, but it ain't me. Let's see, Wander, do you watch or read the My Hero Academia show? Both? I don't watch it that often, but I'm very current with the chapters of the manga. That's a good manga. I will admit, I have pretty low standards when it comes to manga and anime. But I don't have that low of standards, or no. But every once in a while there's like some that are just amazing, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna be appreciative. Okay, so we need a sewing station. Oh, we need some fiber, though. That hasn't shown up yet. Calm down, fish. Saw the movie the other day. Oh, really? Yeah, the Two Heroes movie. Pretty good for anime movie, and they tried to put it in theaters. I'll have to check to see if it's actually available in my area. Though that sounds like the sort of thing that I'd probably watch after the fact. I don't know. I rarely actually watch anime movies. You know, if it's like a Ghibli film or like a totally standalone thing, I'll watch it. It always bugs me when it's like completely out of canon. You know, it's just like, well, this stuff happened, and you know, very clearly it has nothing to do with the main plot, and the main plot will never reference it. That always is kind of unfortunate for me. I think I ran into that opinion because of it was the Pokemon movie. It had to be the Pokemon movie. I liked the idea of the Pokemon movie. You know, it was really well animated comparatively. They had some, like the plot wasn't bad and it was kind of interesting. Kind of reminded me of the Cell games as far as things go, actually. But then it was like, after the fact, it's like none of it ever happened. But then again, I think that's true of all of Pokemon. It's like 90% of it never happened. Where's the resource spawns? I guess I'm just gonna eat that fairy for a second, because what else am I gonna do? I guess we'll build a bridge. Maybe I do need that, that gold level. Oh, cotton spawns more often. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up, because we need cotton. And that'll also get me wheat and beets, which I can use for things. I'm a little bit worried that resource spawning is just broken. Well, the fish are gonna grow. Or come. Oh boy. This might be a problem. Let's try saving and quitting and coming back. Hopefully it's not broken. Something broke. Because for starters, these things aren't moving up and down. And that's not that big of a deal. But like, I wonder if it's because it's actually in a save file that's competing with another one. Yeah, it looks like my resource spawns are just busted. Yeah, the cursed day continues. Apparently so. Yesterday was pretty no curse. Okay. Okay, next order of business. Let's save and exit to menu. I'm gonna just quit out of the game. And then I'm gonna launch it again. Let's see if that brings it back. If that doesn't work, we'll try loading into the third save file, which won't have any conflicts. Shouldn't have any conflicts. My bet is there's a beta 2 bug. But yeah, if nothing crops up here. Let's see, close the beta 5 save you have open. I already closed my beta 5 run. But yeah, baseline, it looks like something's wrong, because like the forge and the anvil aren't going up and down. It doesn't even seem like the fish are coming at this point. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this. And I'm gonna try and go into this one. Okay, so we're just gonna start over. I hate doing this, but whatever. Let's see if resources spawn on this island. And we might actually get that 40 gold perk really early on, just to give me 2 islands worth of resources. Because that might also provide like an immediate bypass. Because I could wait for a patch, because I bet this is the sort of thing that'll get updated pretty quick. But you never know. So, wonder if you ever played any of the Forza games. Not really, no. The idea of racing games is interesting for me, but I'm not very good at them. I don't like driving in real life, and I'm not terribly interested in most driving games. I prefer the more, like, ridiculous ones. Like, Redout looked pretty good. And, obviously, I liked, like, the Mario Kart style, or, I really like Sonic Racing Transformed. That was actually really fun. Let's see, can I try expanding? On that last run, I wouldn't have been able to expand, because we didn't have the, the resources for it.